Bro, if you think living completely solo is a vibe right now, you are high-key lying to yourself, no cap. Everyone on TikTok is out here romanticizing the whole lone wolf era, making it look like you just drink iced matcha in a clean apartment all day. But they never show you the actual trenches, like when it's 2 a.m. and you realize you have to do every single dish yourself or starve. Like, nobody is coming to save you when the milk in the fridge starts smelling like a biohazard, and you literally have to choose between cleaning it or burning the whole house down. And don't even get me started on the silence, because after 3 days of zero human interaction, the hum of your fridge starts sounding like a straight-up podcast. You look at your bank account after paying rent entirely alone, and suddenly having a toxic roommate who steals your oat milk doesn't even sound that bad.
Like, you hear a random creak in the hallway, and instead of checking it, you just accept your fate because there's no one else there to be the sacrificial lamb.
God forbid you ever catch the flu while living by yourself, because dragging your dying body to the kitchen to boil water is a straight-up survival movie. Plus, when you do something low-key legendary, there is literally nobody there to clip it or validate your existence. Cooking a whole gourmet meal for one person feels like an absolute waste of side quests, so you just end up eating cold noodle over the sink like a goblin. And don't even get me started on ordering stuff online, because if you're not home to clutch that delivery, it's just sitting out there completely unprotected in the wild. Imagine it's your birthday, and you're living solo. You literally have to sing to yourself and blow out the candle while the walls just stare back at you. Or that mini heart attack you get when you're halfway to work, and you can't remember if you actually locked the front door or just left it wide open for any random NPC to wander in. Eventually, you start talking to yourself out loud just to make sure your voice still works, and you end up getting into full-blown political debates with your own shadow. Then you have to fill out a medical form at the doctor's office, and you literally pause at the emergency contact section because you don't want to disturb anyone's vibe. To cope, you buy like 15 houseplants to feel less lonely, but then you accidentally kill all of them in a week and realize you can't even keep a leafy vegetable alive. Let's talk about bringing the groceries inside, because it is an unwritten law that a solo person must carry every single bag in one trip or face absolute dishonor. And because you're cooking for one, you make a giant pot of food, which means you are eating that exact same chili for 7 straight days until your soul leaves your body. You're just chilling, watching a stream, and you hear a random thud from upstairs. And suddenly you are clearing the apartment room by room with a literal Swiffer like you're in the special forces. There is a literal blind spot right between your shoulder blades, and when you get a random itch there, you have to scrape yourself against the doorframe like a wild animal. Your only real human interaction for the day is the DoorDash driver, so you accidentally over-prepare for it and say, "you too," when they tell you to enjoy your food. Honestly, it sounds like absolute chaos when you map it all out, but low-key, that's exactly when you start to realize something crazy. Think about it. You can literally walk into your kitchen at 4 a.m. wearing absolutely nothing, and nobody is there to judge your life choices or ask why you're eating shredded cheese straight from the bag. There is no roommate drama, no passive-aggressive sticky notes on the fridge, and 0 social battery required when you step through your front door. If you want the thermostat set to a crisp 65 degrees all winter, you just do it, and nobody is crying about the heating bill or changing it behind your back. You own the TV screen 24/7, meaning you never have to sit through someone else's cringe reality dating show or argue about what movie to put on for 3 hours straight. If the sink is empty, it's because you're a clean king, and if there's one plate in it, it's your plate, meaning you can leave it there until next Tuesday without a single soul complaining. You realize all those trenches we talked about earlier are actually just the price of total and absolute freedom, and honestly, that is peak main character energy. So yeah, solo life might low-key be a nightmare sometimes when you're fighting for your life against a dirty pan, but high-key, it is absolutely the best era you will ever live through. You learn how to clutch up for yourself, you get your space exactly how you want it, and you realize that being your own roommate is the biggest flex on the planet. If you're out here surviving the solo life trenches too, hit that subscribe button right now and drop a comment letting me know the weirdest thing you've done while home alone. See ya!